Bountiful produce, quality meats, frozen favorites, and a fresh bakery. These are the qualities of Brothers Market in Sigourney. Brothers Market is proud to serve the Sigourney community and is one of several locations in Iowa, Kansas, and Missouri. For any of your grocery, meat, deli, bakery, or special order needs, shop Brothers Market at 118 South Main Street in Sigourney. Brothers Market was honored at the 2024 Iowa Hunger Summit for its efforts to serve underprivileged and disadvantaged communities. Brothers Market, a piece of the community you can count on.
Come to Helmuth Ford, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty.
Hi, this is Stacy from Shuttler Insurance Services. Come see me on the east side of the square in Sigourney for all your insurance needs.
Jace Race 2025 is Saturday, June 7th at the North Mahaska Junior Senior High School in New Sharon. The 5K starts at 8 a.m., followed by the 1 mile fun run. To sign up, use the links on the North Mahaska Education Foundation's Facebook page. Pre-registration guarantees you a t-shirt, but you can also sign up the day of the race. There will be some giveaways and first place prizes. In memory of Jace Carrico, who passed in 2008, the Carrico family appreciates the community's support.
Southern Iowa, it's rodeo time. The 2025 Albia Chamber Main Street Rodeo returns Saturday, June 7th at the Monroe County Fairgrounds. Rogue Rodeo brings us 8 thrilling events, a bull ride showdown, comedy from Ronald Burton, and the dazzling Diamonds and Dust performance. Gates open at 5 p.m. for food, fun, and high-energy action await. Tickets on sale now at albiachambermainstreet.org. Adults $15 in advance, $20 at the gate. Kids only $10. Saddle up for a night of tradition and thrill. Don't miss it.
Neil.
Hey, man, what's up?
You want to do some radio?
Radio? I haven't been on the radio for a long time. But yeah, that'd be cool.
Cool.
Skunk River Radio. Let's get skunky.
Welcome in, Earthlings. Steve and Neil over there. Neil's
right here.
Let me turn our music off. That's enough of...
Mm-hmm. I'm going to try to do this whole show without smiling or laughing.
Okay. Good luck on this. 7:03 on your Thursday. Just another morning. You're smiling already.
I know. I just can't help it.
You're a joyful person.
I am a joyful.
You're full of joy.
I got the joy down in my heart.
Where?
Down in my heart.
Where?
Down in my heart. I got the joy.
How about I got the peace that passes understanding and down in my heart?
Where?
Down in the peace that passes understanding. That's a good one.
That is
a good one to start off today.
Hey, thank you.
Whew. Yeah, thanks for that, Neil. How you been? What's going? We haven't really recapped our last 24 hours in a while. Kind of got out of that groove. Anything interesting happen?
No.
Good
conversation. Yeah.
Any neighborly interactions?
No, I haven't had any fun or interesting neighborly interactions lately.
Okay.
Which I'd like to have more of that. So if you're my neighbor,
won't you be
my neighbor?
Won't you be?
You have any? Like, do you ever have any good?
I mean, I'll talk if my neighbors are outside. We'll chat for a second.
I'm the kind of person, if they're outside, I make a point to be like, hey,
you
so whatever,
make it happen.
Yeah, because they might just be like, oh, I'm just doing this, and then I don't want to talk.
There's my neighbor. I'm not looking at him.
No, not Neil. Neil's the one like, hey, neighbor, beautiful weather, isn't it? Could rain this afternoon.
My big interaction was yesterday was I had the Sigourney City Council meeting last night.
That sounded heated.
Well, it was interesting, and it was a long meeting. Usually you get in and out of there, I don't know, less than 30 minutes.
Really?
For sure. Last night, it was like at least 7:15.
That's insane.
By the time we got out of there. The big topic of conversation was dumpsters. in the city, within city limits. So if you want to go back and watch the Sigourney City Council meeting from last night, as Neil does, get a bowl of popcorn and watch the interact. Well, a lot of different views and opinions on what to do about dumpsters in the town. And the main concern is making the town look nice.
Sure, I get that.
There's a few places in town where you got garbage piled up. So
right.
So those
you
are the
don't
places.
want that.
You don't want that. I mean, yeah. Anyway.
And plus, I mean, since it was mostly discussion on dumpsters, where do they stand on dumpster fires?
Right here. We got a daily dumpster fire. Here.
I would like to start that.
But if you go back to that meeting and you want to jump into the dumpster conversation,
dumpster.
Maybe fast forward to. I mean, it probably took up the majority of the last 45 minutes of the meeting. So, yeah, if you want to check that out. Let's see here. Coming up tonight here on Steve Shetler Media, or maybe today, we'll have our. I don't know. It's Thursdays are busy for video content. We've got Miss Amanda with the Sigourney Public Library that goes up at 10 a.m. each Thursday morning. What else do we have on Thursdays? The Weekly Pet. I'll be going down to Ottumwa for the Weekly Pet. We'll see what the Heartland Humane Society has for us today. We'll have Morgan You Asked For coming up at 7 o'clock. Sports and more. So tune in for that. Bunch of stuff. Coming up today on today's morning show here, just another morning show, we've got Richard Fortney from Keokuk County Emergency Services.
Yep.
Is that right?
I believe. Yeah.
He'll be stopping in to talk some stuff that's trying to get through legislation and all that good stuff. I'll let him talk about it.
Yeah, when it comes
he
to
knows what he's talking about.
Things like that, we're not good.
Yeah, we just sit and listen.
Yeah. We're not very educated on the...
Edumacated.
And
then we'll have Rick Landgrebe during the 8 o'clock hour. He'll be talking about...
Rick and I, that's fine.
Yeah,
me and him can get along just fine. We'll just talk
He'll be talking about Memorial Day specials going on at Brothers Market. So
meat.
Meat.
We're gonna talk to Rick about meat.
Yeah, and we do thank Brothers Market because they're our headline sponsor. Brothers Market in Sigourney, and savings are made simple at Brothers Market. Get in there, save some money, get your groceries, buy local, shopbrothersmarket.com, and get the app as well. It's a smart way to shop. Check it all out, Brothers Market. Again, we're going to be talking with Rick Landgrebe during the 8 o'clock hour. Okay. Also, what's that?
I said okay.
Okay. Oski Dental is our studio sponsor.
Oski Dental is.
In case you couldn't tell with the banners behind us. Would you like to give us?
What they do?
That's why those banners are behind us, Neil.
I thought mine was to cover the hole in the wall.
Oh,
got a little
the blood stains.
Yeah, I got a little crazy in here one time. Oski Dental. Make sure you schedule your appointments with Dr. Dan Schuster. Accepting new patients. Toothy, do you think you can come out and play? Wow. I think Toothy's starting to get a little... Whoa, what has Toothy been in? A little bit of the laughing gas? See? I just... I said I don't know why I said that. Oski Dental will file all your insurance forms for you. They're a Delta Dental provider.
Delta Dental.
They're located at 902 South 17th Street in Oskaloosa. They are one of the big reasons. Them, brothers, they're why we're here.
They are.
Plus, everyone out there listening and viewing right now.
Yes.
Thank you.
God bless them. God bless America.
I'll tell you.
America.
Eat meat.
Hey, let's go over to the weather lab.
Okie dokie.
Neil is our local meteorologist, trained by the experts at the
Cincinnati Weather Bureau College of
the Blind.
Wind. Today, forecast brought to you by the Garden Gate. Today, scattered showers between 11 and 5.
But just a 30% chance.
Yeah, so let's just do this. A chance of some rain, mostly cloudy, high near 59.
Brr.
It is not going to get much warmer today. Because right now we're sitting at 51 outside. So, whew, it's a chilly one. Just a chilly. Tonight, isolated showers before 8. You're going to notice it. It'll be chilly enough you'll notice. Look close, guys. Isolated showers before 8 tonight. Mostly cloudy. Overnight low of 41. You may have to kick the furnaces back on.
You might.
This is ridiculous. Increasing clouds tomorrow, high near 68. Mostly cloudy tomorrow night and 48. And Saturday, here we go. Partly sunny and a high near 68 degrees.
Lots of 8s in this forecast.
Too many. We're going to change those.
68, 48, 68.
So Friday and Saturday, both days, 69.
All right, you're going up 1 degree.
I mean, it says near.
I mean, you could have went 49.
Could have, but
for the low.
Where's the fun in that?
Yeah. All right. Thanks for that forecast, Neil.
Hey, no problem. Thank you, Garden Gate.
Lovely. Yes. Thank you, Cindy, at the Garden Gate. This or That goes up 6 a.m. each weekday morning. Brought to us by Stacy Flynn, Legacy Insurance Group, and Welcome Realty, located in the big town of Sigourney, Iowa. Disney animation or live-action remakes? Which one would you go
with?
with?
Animation.
You going with the original?
Yeah.
The OG?
Yeah, I don't see any reason to have to change what we grew up on. The ones the classics they're classics for that reason. They're the ones that stand the test of time.
Amen, brother.
And in that picture, I can see my favorite Disney animated film of all times.
Which one?
Robin Hood.
Oh.
I love Robin Hood.
Oh.
Oodle-lolly, golly all the way.
I'm trying to think the last time I actually watched a Disney cartoon.
Oh, right.
When was the last time that Disney actually made just a cartoon movie?
Well, I don't know. Let me look at the picture, see how accurate it is. I don't... boy.
I didn't realize... I'm looking at the Disney side,
yeah,
and I'm kind of looking at all the different characters. I didn't realize Disney had Winnie the Pooh.
Oh.
Did you know that?
Oh, maybe I did know that.
Did they acquire that? Or have they always had it?
I'm not sure. That's two things I have to look up now. Mm-hmm. Man.
So, yeah, I don't know. Live action, they say live action remakes, but live action remakes are just as computer animated as any of the Disney animated movies were.
Definitely.
So, yeah.
Yeah, it's not, what? Oh, okay. Duh. The last animated movie from Disney, 2024. Moana 2.
Oh, yeah.
Forgot. They're still making
movies.
Yeah.
And then, what are the ice movies?
Frozen?
Yeah, Frozen.
And then it says Disney's...
Ice movies.
I got it. I knew what you meant. The last 2D animated film was in 2011. That's when Winnie the Pooh was released.
Winnie the Pooh in 2011?
Huh? Yeah, I don't... So obviously, there answers that question.
Let it go. Let it go.
Oh, let it go.
Let's go to our question of the day. It's brought to us by Amy's Salon House and Spa at 202 North Main, Sigourney. What's the best breakfast? Breakfast.
Oh.
So many good breakfast items you can
best
have.
Breakfast. I'm thinking personally.
On a daily basis, I'm eating cereal.
Right.
But, I tell you what, there's a cafe here in town that should advertise with me, so we won't name drop them, but they make some fantastic breakfast items.
Well, it's because of their roots. They come from a long line of the old timers, back in the kitchens, cooking the grub, the old ladies. Yep.
How about the barnyard bowl?
That's a big one. The perfect. What's the best
breakfast? I would just go. Give me some scrambled eggs, bacon.
Oh, see,
toast.
Here we go.
And that's just a basic best breakfast.
Oh boy,
a buffet of scrambled eggs.
Boy, do you remember...
Bacon, maybe some sausage, toast.
You've opened the door to so many things right now I want to talk about. So many things. You might need to bring us back up just for it.
Sure.
Because...
Getting there.
One, I second the breakfast buffet by all means.
Yeah.
It probably wasn't even that good, but we sure thought it was due to the circumstances we were in. But how much do you miss the breakfast buffet up at Star Inn on Interstate?
Oh, late nights.
Woo! 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. Man, it was like the best food ever. I'm sure it wasn't. It probably sat there for 12 hours, but it sure tasted good.
After a night out
Oh, man, that was
shenanigans.
best. Yes, just hooping and hollering.
Hoop.
We were devils.
You devils.
How do you know that? What? But for me, you said scrambled eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's on a buffet, I'll go for scrambled eggs. But
Oh, you're not a scrambled egg preferer?
no, over easy.
Oh.
I want it on a piece of wheat toast or an English muffin. Crack that yolk so it just oozes out over top of it.
Yeah.
That's how you like your eggs once in a while, right?
Every once in a
Do
great
you?
while.
Okay. That's why I didn't know if you were going to be like... Yeah, no, I prefer my eggs over easy.
Okay.
Or in an omelet form.
You just
You
like
know what?
things that are easy.
The best... I like what? Easy?
Nothing. Go ahead.
No, I don't like easy. Put a little fight into it, make it a little effort.
How about biscuits and gravy?
Okay, whole nother debate.
I mean, there are so many. How about
love-
cinnamon rolls?
Cinnamon rolls, fantastic. Biscuits and gravy, I could eat that every day.
Yeah.
Except Neil's lactose intolerant. And good gravy. Whew, it's got cream and stuff.
See, I never really think about what goes into things.
Yeah, I have to.
It's just gravy's gravy to me.
Well, biscuits and gravy is only something I can normally eat at home. I don't dare do it. I never eat it on vacation.
You don't do it in public.
No, vacations, no. Because you don't know how, depending on how far away the hotel is, or I'm not going to eat biscuits and gravy
I hear you.
and then go to a theme park. No way. I'm tearing that place up. So, yeah.
Don't wear your khaki shorts that day.
That's all I got. I got like 7 pair. I was counting them the other
You had
day.
to get some darker shorts.
I do have one pair of darker shorts, but I'm working on getting back into them.
You're working on getting back in.
Are
Are they a size down?
they're the same size, but they don't fit like they used to. I think they shrunk. Omelet. That would be my best
All right.
breakfast.
Well, I mean, an omelet you can make into scrambled eggs they're pretty much the
Right.
same thing. It's just the omelets
So what
together.
kind of omelet would you go for? I'll kill you on this one.
You need some cheese, maybe like bacon bits or ham or sausage.
Yeah.
Something meaty. Don't ruin it with anything
Here's my favorite omelet.
vegetable.
It's just a veggie omelet.
Nope.
Yep.
Wrong.
All veggies, extra spinach.
I don't mind spinach.
I know, but I'm just saying,
I don't mind
I don't even
spinach.
want any meat in that omelet.
Okay.
Bunch of mushrooms. Oh, onions. Oh.
I prefer my omelet with a side of hash browns. So
Yeah. Wheat toast.
white
Oh, whoa. White?
white toast,
Wheat's
please.
better for you.
No, I don't care.
What?
I don't care what's good for me.
So, hey, that's your prerogative.
It is. That's why we have these discussions.
I know. That's why it works.
It does. Let's go to our tournament cereal. We are getting down to the nitty and the gritty.
Oh, my goodness.
We are Final Four here, baby.
Gritty.
In fact, let's see. To set this up, let's bring this up.
Yeah, I
How
wanna know
about
what
this?
happened. I cannot believe Lucky Charms.
Lucky Charms at 6 o'clock last night. Lucky Charms won by 1 vote.
What?
It was that close.
What if it had been a tie?
I would have voted for Lucky Charms.
Oh, well, I'm glad I didn't vote then.
I would have
why
broke the tie,
That's why I don't vote.
but I didn't have to vote because Lucky Charms won by a vote.
Really?
So we're going to have to get Rick Landgrebe's
he's-
grocery mind in on this later on. He'll be surprised. He had Cheerios picked.
I am shocked.
So
Helping out an older gentleman yesterday, grabbing some stuff for him that he needed from the store, can't make it
okay.
on his own, and said he wanted some Oh, milk, eggs, white bread. He don't like that colored bread, he said. His words exactly. A gallon of vanilla ice cream and some Cheerios.
Wow, that's just a plain
Cheerios. It's like Honey Nut Cheerios? No, Cheerios.
Frosted or
So
whatever.
do you dump half a cup of sugar on it? Oh, no. Like, whoo, really? Cheerios. So,
Well, there's somebody that eats plain Cheerios. I
yeah.
guess.
So, Frosted Flakes and Frosted Mini
All right.
Wheats.
So that's what we
Man.
got going on. The winner moves into the finals. The Frost battle of the Frost.
The Frost.
Flakes against the Mini Wheats. I don't know if I really looked at the voting this morning. I think Frosted Flakes was ahead.
I would think
But,
they'll take it. I would think, but who knows?
If I go look at it on my phone, I won't be able to see the comments on this
Right.
video. So I'm gonna wait. But yeah, Frosted Flakes, Frosted Mini Wheats, Tony the Tiger versus that little frosted wheat fella.
Wonder what he sounds like. Scratchy, I'm sure. I'm Mini Wheat. I'm Mini. My dad and my mama, they were big. They were
Just a little squirt.
I'm good until I get soggy.
Yeah, don't let me sit in the milk too long. Same for Frosted Flakes too. I mean, Frosted Flakes will get soggy on you too if they wait too long. So anyway, that's what's happening. Lucky Charms awaits the winner of Frosted Flakes and Frosted Mini Wheats. That is our tournament. We'll be getting into the championship matchup at 6 p.m. tonight. So make sure you get your votes in. We'll crown the champion Friday night at 6 o'clock. Okay. It's 7:22. Steve and Neil hanging out with you. We are awaiting guest Richard Fortney. He's going to be coming in this morning. Rick Landgrebe during the 8 o'clock hour. Let's waste some time. With some things you need to know. No. We're not doing that yet. I cut the music off. We got to get through this day in history.
Well, yeah.
And our days on the national day calendar. What was I thinking?
What is happening?
I was jumping. I was jumping way ahead. On this date in history, 1761, my wife would appreciate this. The first American life insurance policy was issued in Philadelphia.
Wow. That was a long
So
time.
1761, insurance became a thing. Life insurance
I
became
wonder
a
what
thing.
that policy's worth now.
Yeah.
If that dude was still alive.
Yep. 1785, Ben Franklin introduced the very first bifocals.
Oh. Do you have bifocals?
I do.
you?
I both bifocals.
I'm supposed to, but I go for the Walmart readers.
It takes a few days to get used to.
That's what I've heard.
For sure.
And I'm not ready to wear glasses 24/7. I'm just not.
I mean, I've worn glasses since probably my senior year in high school. I was supposed to wear glasses starting in middle school.
Yeah? Oh,
But
you fought the power.
I fought the power. I would wear them to school, and then I would take them off and put them in my locker.
So your friends didn't know you had glasses.
I mean, they
But your
kind of
parents
knew.
thought you were
but-
wearing them.
Yeah. I got away with it.
Yeah,
I mean, I was able to just barely get by on the eye exam
Yeah?
until, my junior, senior year, I think. I finally just broke down and started wearing them.
Well, there
I
you go.
had during sports, because I played football and basketball, it was the sports goggles.
Oh, yeah.
The thing is, on football, at the time, we're talking like 88, 89, the sports goggles that I had wouldn't fit under my helmet, because helmets fit tight.
Right.
And like there is no room between like here, like the helmet comes down tight.
Yeah.
There's no room for the goggles to squeeze in there. So I was...
Because back then the goggles were probably like this big.
I still have them at home.
Do you really? Of
Yeah.
course you do.
But yeah, I was blind in football.
Huh.
And they had me playing center. And it was during the single wing. So it's like, I didn't know where I was hiking it. And it showed. Like I think, and your head's between your legs. You're like looking back there with like four guys behind you in the single wing formation.
Yikes.
And you're like, which of those blurry objects am I hiking it to? I don't know.
See, this is why football scares me. Just makes me
You don't want your head between your legs?
between my legs staring at 4 guys behind me. No. Not really. Just saying. But no.
Good point. Good point.
No, I just haven't bit the bullet and went for the glasses.
Bifocals.
Yet. And because, this way, when I need them, I got them. And then, I'm back.
Oh, hey, sexy. Sexy. I could tell I was needing bifocals when I couldn't read like the small print on things. I was like, still, if I really need to look at something up close and read something up close, I'll just take my glasses off.
Huh.
Anyway,
that's nuts.
It is nuts. On this date, and I don't like nuts. 1892.
It's weird.
On this date in 1892, Dr. Sheffield, a British dentist, invented the toothpaste tube.
Wow.
I wonder what it was in before that, like a jar?
Oh, probably.
You never really think about these things. Can you imagine?
Yeah, just dipping your teeth.
Yeah.
I bet that is
Give
how
me a
it was.
glob of toothpaste out of the jar.
Oh.
So the toothpaste tube was invented. 1892. That's a good invention.
Yeah.
Hey, hats off to Dr. Sheffield.
Too bad they never could perfect it to where you didn't have the cap all messy and...
My cap's not messy.
No, I'm sure it's not.
Just got to squeeze it. What are you doing with your cap? Why is your cap messy? 1961, on this date in history, the world's first revolving restaurant opened at the top of the Space Needle in Seattle.
Oh, yeah. Have you ever
I've never been to Seattle.
I know. I'd like to go to Seattle where grunge hit the scene and go to that restaurant and hope I don't throw up while I'm eating.
My cousin Seth lives out in Seattle. Maybe you and I should make a road trip.
There you go.
That's
a road trip.
Film about it.
Oh, that could be huge.
Steve and Neil's excellent adventure to Seattle. Steve and Neil's Seattle adventure.
And along the way, stop and eat every weird, obscure, spicy thing we can find. I'll do that.
I'll eat all the boring stuff.
Yeah. This is the best.
And then we could stop at Yellowstone and provoke bears and moose and stuff.
Yes.
And
I want to go sit on Old Faithful.
Yeah. Do all sorts of things that we're not supposed to.
When's the next time she blows?
Today on the National Day calendar, it's International Being You Day, Neil.
Being you?
Being you.
Oh,
boy, I got a bunch of days today.
Me too. That'll be great.
Oh, brother.
What?
International Day for Biological Diversity. Whatever.
Whatever.
What is biological diversity?
I don't know.
I don't want to know. It's National Craft Distillery Day.
Ah.
It's World Paloma Day.
Where is that one at? I need
Paloma.
to find out what that is.
Paloma.
Oh, Paloma.
It's National Solitaire Day.
No.
It's World Goth Day. Oh, we should address goth people today.
You mean just all in black?
Yeah, and white face with black.
Okay, so I'm not considered goth because all I ever wear is black, right?
No.
Because, man, I really want to be.
Are there old?
I want to be like a goth person.
Goth, is there a certain age limit on goth? I mean, are there old goth people?
Good point.
I've never really. Do you grow out of it?
I don't know.
I mean, it'd be kind of embarrassing if there was
you
an
would
old
think.
person. But
I don't know.
National Vanilla Pudding Day.
Ooh, I like vanilla pudding.
Okay. It's National Buy a Musical Instrument Day.
Do it. Go buy one. Even if you can't play it, just pick it up and try.
And it's National Maritime Day.
That's got something to do with
the ocean.
Yeah.
The sea.
World Paloma Day recognizes the national drink of Mexico.
Arriba!
So Paloma is a refreshing cocktail made with tequila and grapefruit soda. I don't see how that could be refreshing if it has tequila in it. But, okay. Happy Paloma Day. Wow.
You got any other interesting days
Chardonnay
today?
Day. Okay. Canadian Immigrant Day. What? Declaration of the Bab. Learn about the Baha'i faith. Nah, never mind. International Cocoa Mom Day.
Cocoa Mom.
So,
like moms that make cocoa?
No, it's an International Cocoa Mom Day. Focuses on maternal health and raising children in a color-conscious world.
Oh, okay.
What? National Boss Babe Day. Let's celebrate all these amazing women today.
It's my wife.
Oh, yeah, because I ain't got a
boss
babe boss. Depends. Yeah. I don't think I've got any other ones that you did. Sherlock Holmes Day, did you have that?
No. Are we investigating
Did you know that
today?
21% of the British think that Sherlock Holmes was a real person? I guess I didn't know he wasn't. My
Isn't
bad.
he the actor? Who's the actor? I can see him.
Yeah.
Iron Man. Who played Iron Man? Richard Downey Jr.
Oh.
Robert Downey Jr.
Robert Downey Jr.
Not Richard.
And World Preeclampsia Day.
Oh, I hate it when that happens.
It's a pregnancy condition.
Oh, is it? Preeclampsia?
I hate it when that happens. We're so sorry if you've ever,
What is preeclampsia?
The life-threatening pregnancy condition. So
sorry.
Yeah, that's why Steve was making fun of it. Anyway, yeah, I think that's about all of them worthwhile. But there's some really weird ones that don't even deserve to be talked about.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Okay.
Yeah. Celebrate something today.
Yeah. Celebrate being you. It was a National Being You Day today or something like that.
I'm guessing that isn't as much fun as we're giving it either.
I'm giving myself a hug.
I want to, in fact, I'm looking that one up too.
Well, look it up. We're going to take a break. Maybe if it's interesting, we'll come back with that. And we'll have more on Just Another Morning Show after this.
Keokuk County Medical Clinic is your one-stop shop for healthcare. Our behavioral health providers offer a wide range of services to help you reach your goals. We have multiple family practice providers who see patients of all ages for acute and chronic care. Through a partnership with Bloom Pediatrics of Ottumwa, McKenna Bond, ARNP is here on Wednesday and Friday mornings to give your child the special care they need. Libby Dasso, PAC, is here for all your rheumatology needs. Jack's Corner Drug is located just down the hall for your convenience.
Schedule your next dental appointment with Dr. Dan Schuster at Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. They're accepting new patients. Oski Dental will file all of your insurance forms for you. They're a Delta dental provider. And Oski Dental is located at 902 South 17th Street in Oskaloosa. That's Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. We make smiles happen at Oski Dental. Mahaska Drug in Oskaloosa. It's more than a drugstore. They offer framing, merchandise like collectibles, a gift shop, crafts, college gear, and more. Plus cards, candles, and a whole lot more. Mahaska Drug is open late and on the weekends to fit your lifestyle. For more than just a drugstore, call 641-673-3439 or stop by Mahaska Drug at 205 North E Street in Oskaloosa. Mahaska Drug. It's more than a drugstore. Neil.
Hey, man, what's up?
You want to do some radio?
Radio? I haven't been on the radio for a long time. But yeah, that'd be cool.
Cool.
Skunk River Radio. Let's get skunky.
Oh, we are going to get so skunky. Smells skunky in here right now.
Sorry.
Brothers Market in Sigourney is our headline sponsor on Just Another Morning Show. Oski Dental brings us the studios. We are live and in living color in Sigourney, Iowa.
Sigourney?
South side, yo. South side of the square.
South side,
We're
yo.
above Barn Wired, where you can stop in and have some delicious coffee to get you going on this Thursday morning. Maybe some breakfast. Maybe Jim or Steven or...
Yeah, I wonder who's down
They've
there.
got a bunch of new people in the
Yeah.
kitchen these days. I don't even know who they are. So stop in.
Go check them out.
Yeah, check them out, yo.
Get some
Southside.
breakfast.
Southside, yo.
Southside.
By the way, I don't think...
What?
Now that I was talking about Southside, we haven't mentioned Northside. We got through our tournament, and we failed to mention that Savage Energy was the sponsor
True.
of the tournament.
Yes, thank
this
you.
just dawned on me. So yeah, make sure you stop into Savage Energy on the north side. They can also get you going.
Yes.
A little something to get you going.
So see, we're not really one-sided when it comes down to it. We're not pro-South, pro-North.
We're all sides.
You know,
Can't we all just get along?
And if you guys want to go BU on National BU Day, go for
Yeah.
it. Just don't bring it up around me.
Yeah, you can even do it on the east side or the west side. Maybe the northwest corner, the southwestern
I don't want
hemisphere.
If they want to, that's fine. But I don't have any time for them.
Southeast section.
Southeast section.
Yo.
It's beyond the... Yeah. Find out what it truly means to be you today.
All right.
Beyond the projections of society and the need for perfection. It's your day to discover the real you. Your unique capabilities and the direction of your life.
You're unique.
I've got a bad feeling that's going the wrong direction.
Oh. Just be you. Some things you need to know. Whoa. TikTok, no longer the most downloaded app of the year.
What?
You know what it is? Chat GPT. Yo. What
is that?
I don't use Chat GPT.
Do you know what it is?
Well, it's like AI stuff.
Oh.
It's the most popular app in terms of downloads this year. It's the new favorite of Gen Z. So Chat GPT.
Oh, then I need to get it. Because I'm trying to keep up and be hip.
Yeah. Hip to be square.
I am.
What's that?
I said I am.
Okay. The other things you need to know. Chris Brown, who had a birthday somewhat recently and hit somebody over the head with a liquor bottle.
Yes.
He's been released on nearly $7 million bail after being arrested in a what they call a grievous bodily harm case. So, yeah. That's what happens when you hit somebody over the head with a liquor bottle. Liquor? I hardly even know her. There's a 13% increase in the number of people applying for their social security benefits early. So people are applying early.
Yeah.
A little bit increase. Yep. Janet Jackson. I bet she's applied for Social Security.
She's got
Janet receiving the Icon Award next Monday at the American Music Awards. She won't be the only legend being honored for their incredible career, though. Rod Stewart. Have I told you that I love you? Rod Stewart has been named the recipient of the Lifetime Achievement Award. So Janet gets the Icon Award. Rod gets the Lifetime Achievement Award. Hot Rod. Have I told? What else did he say?
I don't remember.
Infatuation.
What?
I had that on a 45 back in the day.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Infatuation. Lou Gramm, original voice of Foreigner. And then there was Kelly Hansen that took over the lead vocals, I guess, this year. When did that happen? Tuesday night during the season finale of The Voice, Kelly, the new lead singer, announced that his time had come and he was stepping down as the group's lead singer. So what? I'm confused. He says, at the end of the summer, a great new voice will sing these songs for you. Some guy named Louis Maldonado.
Oh, he sounds
will be the new lead singer of Foreigner. If you're three lead singers deep, it's not the original band anymore. So just quit.
Right. You're not even close to being the same band.
Just call yourselves illegal immigrant. No longer to be Foreigner.
Immigrant.
You don't need to be a foreigner anymore.
That was good. I like that.
Thank you.
Oh, wow.
What happened to Lou Gramm? That's what I want to know.
Well, yeah.
They had some good songs back in the day. I wish if I could think of one, I could sing it for you because I like to sing in the mornings.
Well, sing.
I butcher some songs.
Sing another Rod Stewart.
Well, I don't know anymore.
May. I can't remember the words, but I remember the name of that song. Or Daya, D-A-Y-A. Do ya think I'm sexy?
Do you think I'm sexy?
Yeah. Hot legs.
How about look up Foreigner songs
All right.
real quick. We can butcher some Foreigner songs.
Oh, yeah. All day long. Oh, I was spelling illegal immigrants.
Oh,
I got to go back.
Yeah, foreigner, not
Foreigner.
I
want to know what love. I want to know what love is. What?
Oh yeah. I want you to show me. I want to feel what love is. I want you to know me. Let's talk about love. All right.
Urgent.
So enough of that. Urgent. It's urgent. What was it?
Urgent. Emergency.
Urgent.
Wait.
What other ones are there?
Hot-blooded.
You know I'm hot-blooded. Catch it and see. I got a fever of 103.
That's how they enunciated it.
Yes.
Oh.
That's good. We're good.
Okay. All right.
So George
Man,
Wendt
they got a
died the other
ton.
day. What?
Yeah, they got a ton of songs.
Do they?
Yeah.
List them.
Oh, I want to know what love is. Jukebox Hero.
Oh, yeah.
Duh.
Good
That's
stuff.
Probably one of the bigger ones. Hot-blooded. That was yesterday. Star Rider. Head Games. Head Turns to Stone. The damage is done. I want to know what love is. Until the end of time. I've waited so long. Blinded by Science. Nightlife. When it comes to love. Urgent Situation.
I think we hit all the good ones already.
I'm just trying to think. Dirty White Boy. I think I'd remember that one. Waiting for a Girl Like You. Cold as Ice. You're as cold as ice.
All right.
Yeah.
Still
feels like the first time.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
I had more songs than I thought.
Right. Okay.
Foreigner.
Good and
stuff.
Your daily dose of singing with Steve.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That could be a new segment.
It could be.
Steve butchers the classics.
You got a band you want him to sing? Throw in the comments.
9 o'clock or 7:42 in the morning.
9
I don't
o'clock.
know why I thought it was 9 o'clock. 7:42 in the morning is not a good time to sing 80s rock songs when everybody sang up here.
Right.
Everybody in the 80s sang
Oh, yeah.
super high.
I mean, it was just like the thing.
Yeah.
You know? What's his name from Cinderella?
Tom Kiefer.
I swore he was a woman singer for
An
Cinderella.
ugly
for the
woman,
longest
too.
time. Boy, he's an ugly dude.
He's an ugly woman.
Man.
Kind of had an ugly voice. He didn't have all that great of a voice,
No,
but it was
for some
very
reason,
distinctive.
I loved Cinderella.
Yeah.
I did. It was weird.
Yep. He's going to be in concert around here.
Thinking
Like,
of
he
Toma.
must have got booted out of Cinderella.
Or maybe they just called it quits.
Well, because he's got like, it's called Tom Kiefer's Cinderella or something
Yeah.
like that. But there could be somewhere around here.
I think it's a Tumwa.
That's Bridgeview Center.
I believe.
Who should advertise with me, by the way? Don't
We
know why you're
promote
not.
the crap out of you.
Don't know why you're not.
Really?
George Wendt, Norm.
Yeah. Yep.
Cheers. Died the other day. Did you know that actor Jason Sudeikis, is that how you say his name? Jason
Yeah.
Sudeikis?
Who is
from
that?
Ted Lasso.
Oh, yeah.
And he was on Saturday Night Live and a bunch of other stuff.
Yep.
Jason Sudeikis is Norm's real-life nephew.
Oh.
So
Interesting.
Norm died Tuesday. 32. All right, so here's another interesting fact. 32 years to the day that the series finale aired on TV of Cheers.
No way.
So Norm checked out 32 years after Cheers was done. So Norm. Where everybody knows your name. Let's see, your chess legend, Magnus Carlsen. I am Magnus. I am here to play chess. Magnus played to a draw in his match against the world.
That's his name?
Magnus Carlsen is his name. He played chess against the world.
The world.
Let me give you the lowdown.
Okay.
In a 46-day game, again, 46 days, 143,000 players competed against Magnus Carlsen, with their moves being determined by popular vote. I don't know what this means or how he played 143,000 players, but it was a draw. So Magnus versus the world ended in a tie. It's like kissing your sister. You ever heard that expression?
Yeah, but
Magnus kissed his sister.
That makes me think about
He
kissing
kissed his sister. Lou Graham has a brain tumor. Oh.
Well,
that's
that
horrible.
would explain why.
Dang. Well,
sometimes we spout off at the mouth quicker than we...
and then we regret it.
Right. I mean...
Not knowing the whole story.
I assumed Lou Graham had preeclampsia. I didn't know.
Yeah. So, yeah. Well, that stinks.
Yeah.
Best wishes to Lou. Great voice.
I don't hug my sister. I don't want to kiss her.
Oh. How about this? Google has debuted a real-time language translation for something called Google Meet. It begins with an English-Spanish translation for Google AI subscribers. Now, does this mean that if you're talking with, like, somebody that speaks Spanish, that you can hold your phone up, and as they're talking, it's going to translate what they're saying?
That would be awesome.
I mean, that would be pretty dang cool.
Really, that would be awesome.
You could literally go anywhere in the world.
Yep.
If assuming that they continue with this, and have a conversation with somebody, and just hold your phones there and let it translate it
without having the little crappy headphones that they have on it, like court hearings and stuff, and legislation and different things.
Yeah.
Somebody whispering in your ear.
Yeah, the translators. So Google with the real-time language translation. Pretty neat.
There's a couple places here in town I'd like to use that.
You can finally tell what people are talking about when they're talking in a different language. You hear them say something, and then they're laughing, and it seems like they're talking about you.
Right.
And then you could be like, oh, yeah, well
exactly. Yes.
How about a uniform Michael Jordan wore for 17 games with the Chicago Bulls back in the early 90s, selling at an auction for $2.623 million.
Wow.
Over $2.5 million for a Michael Jordan jersey. Wonder if it came complete with sweat. Michael Jordan sweat. $2.6 million.
I'm sorry, but if you got enough money to spend $2.5 million on a Jordan jersey, more or less.
Jordan jersey.
I mean,
you got a lot of money.
Well, yeah, and who are you trying to impress? Because your friend's coming over.
Oh yeah,
got just as much money, obviously, because you're not going to get me coming
and
over there
in their
like,
preppy clothes.
Yeah, like back. In the
hey,
day.
Sebastian, just came over to hang out.
Yes.
You want to drink some fine wine and play some tennis?
We could talk about basketball. No.
Oh, look, Franklin. I've got that Jordan jersey that I bought for $2.6 million.
I would have went 3, but
would you like some tea?
Hey, don't knock tea. I like tea.
Pinky finger. Anyway,
all of it. Dumb.
New report showing that 57% of the world's spam. Was that funny? 57% of the world's spam emails. Oh, that's what it was.
Okay.
Spam emails come from the U.S. Over half of the world's spam emails come from the U.S.
Because all them zit-covered prepubescent boys in their basements.
Yeah.
Like, I can make this work. I'm going to steal money.
I'm going to start up a little virus and send it out. It'll teach them.
Because Sue Ann Lesky didn't like me. Yeah.
Sue Ann McGillicuddy wouldn't go out with me. Now I'm going to get my revenge on the world.
Oh. Give it time,
buddy.
Stop
it. We're drinking our tea up here. Right. You stay down in grandmother's basement, you Cheeto eater.
Poor kids.
Cheeto dust.
I'll never understand.
Singer Cat Stevens.
Cat Stevens.
Who now goes by Yusef Islam.
Oh.
Is telling his life story in a new book called Cat on the Road to Find Out. And then it's also subtitled, Here Kitty Kitty.
It is not. No.
It's not.
Okay.
It comes out October 7th.
Cat Stevens.
He'll support it with a 6-city concert tour this fall. Would go see that.
Right? I'm just looking at his list of songs that they have on Google.
That's when it's here. All right, so it's
know him.
Come Here Kitty. And then
no.
How do you say here? Come here, kitty, in Islam?
In Islam?
Come here, kitty.
No, it's meow.
Boom. Go boom. Cat go boom.
Morning has broken. Ramadan Moon. Lady de Arbanaville.
I mean, that's kind of catchy.
Yeah.
Ramadan Moon.
Peace Train. I look, I see. Oh, I don't. And the last one, where do the children play? Oh, great. Pedo.
Scarlett Johansson hosting the SNL season finale last weekend. That was her 7th time as host, the most ever for a female host. So congratulations to Scarlett.
Oh, yeah, because she was on there because of her husband. That was his last.
Was it?
Yep.
I know they were talking that it would be his finale, but was it?
Colin Jost, I think is his name. I believe that's how they portrayed it.
Okay.
Maybe it was just hype.
A portrayal of Colin.
Yeah, because he would always do jokes about Scarlett.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. I need to look that up. That probably was really funny.
Did you know that Levi's owned Dockers?
Yes. I did know that.
They don't anymore. They sold it. They made $311 million off of that. They're going to be focusing on their denim products. So Levi's selling.
Figured after
Dockers.
all these years, they figured out how to deal with their denim. I mean,
you got to focus on that denim.
What? I always wanted a Levi's jean jacket.
Oh yeah,
never got one. I always got the wannabe lookalikes and knockoffs, and it wasn't as cool.
The Eli Whitney jacket.
Yeah.
Did you turn the collar up?
Yeah. I still do that with jackets and go. I always get yelled at too. Put your collar down. It looks stupid.
Oh man!
And as soon as they turn around, because I'm me.
Yeah. Let's see here. Jeff Bridges, the actor, says he's doing well 5 years after his cancer diagnosis.
Yeah.
Says he's still, though, suffering from some long-term COVID effects. So, which, that's a thing. I know somebody personally that deals with effects from
the
long-term COVID stuff.
Yeah.
So, still affects their breathing and stuff to this day.
The flu can get people for long term.
Nasty.
Hey kids, remember me? Are you
Pee-wee
trying to do
Herman.
Pee-wee? Okay.
That's my Pee Wee Herman. I'm doing the Pee Wee Herman Playhouse song.
Oh, Pee Wee's.
The Cyndi Lauper song, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
2-part documentary on Pee Wee Herman called Pee Wee as Himself debuts on Max tomorrow night.
Is that going to be really
Could be creepy.
that much? Yeah.
Pee Wee had an episode there back in the day where he got caught doing a little hanky-panky.
No, hanky. It was handy.
It was more panky than hanky.
Yeah. Oh.
Anyway.
Yeah.
You
You're
can
supposed to do that stuff at home.
Max. Let's see here. McDonald's no longer has the cheapest hamburgers. I didn't realize that they did.
Yeah, really.
Burger King's classic cheeseburger and Wendy's junior cheeseburger, both priced at $1.99.
That's
that undercuts McDonald's cheeseburger, which is now at $2.19. So they have it beat by 20 cents.
If I was going for a burger, I would rather have a Burger King. I like their burgers.
Yeah.
Flame broiled.
Oh, that's the difference.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. Not microwaved.
Yep. Yes, indeed. You ever heard of a rap metal band called the Dropout Kings?
Oh, no. I wonder what their song list looks like.
Yeah. I hate my mother. Death everybody. No, anyway, actually very sad news. Adam Ramey, the lead singer, I think. No, it just says, he is in the band. Okay. Adam Ramey of the rap metal band Dropout Kings died at the age of 31 due to suicide. He leaves behind a wife and 18-month-old son. So,
well, in case anyone was wondering, Dropout Kings had such hits as Hey Ya, Head Case, Glitch Gang, Scratch and Claw, I Ain't Depressed, and Virus.
Okay.
So, check those songs.
Feel-good songs of the year.
Yeah. Glitch Gang.
Let's go to the impossible. Today's impossible question. Neil?
Yeah.
You want to do some radio?
I was going to say, that sounded like something I've heard before.
What percentage of Americans reach behind the front row of milk cartons for a fresh one at the grocery store?
That's a legitimate question. People do that? Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. I really sort of wish we waited on this question until Rick was here.
Here is why I do it.
Okay.
And maybe you don't care about this, but I look at the date, the expiration date.
Sure.
And you always get a further away expiration
yeah, but it's not like
date.
the next one necessarily. It could be 5 deep.
You have to at least look. So I'm that person. But anyway, you shut up with your judgmental looks over there. What percentage of Americans reach behind the front row of milk cartons for a fresh one at the grocery store? Think about that. Percentages, that's what we're looking for. Good morning to Bubby, Nancy, Patrick, Dixie, Dan, Sandy, Pat, Amber, Sherry, Amber, Jackie, Eloise, Stacy, Patrick. Does anybody out there in viewing land reach behind the first milk at the grocery store?
I'm sure a lot of people do pay attention to the expiration date.
Yeah.
I
mean, why not get a few extra days?
Well, because normally a gallon of milk lasts 2 to 3 days.
Not at our house.
So that's what I'm saying. I really don't care.
We don't drink a whole lot of milk.
I use it on my cereal, so I shouldn't, but I still love it.
Yeah, basically, I use it on my cereals, and Stacy might use a little bit here and there. So milk's not a huge thing. So we needed it to last.
Do you get a gallon or half a gallon?
Usually a gallon.
Oh.
I mean, yeah, we get it used up before the expiration date. But you need those extra few days, Neil. All right, Jackie. All right, I'm not alone. Laura Lee, Jackie say yes. They reach back.
Well, of course.
What percentage of Americans reach behind the front row of milk cartons for a fresh one at the grocery store?
5%.
5%. Higher.
8.
Higher.
20.
Higher.
Come on.
32%.
Oh, well, that's not as bad as I was
to be
afraid.
Exact. 32% of us smart people.
Smart people.
Reach. They do the reach around to get the fresher milk.
No.
Or the longer lasting milk.
Yeah. So. I mean, there's times when the reach around. I have actually. I shouldn't say this because Rick could be watching and he's supposed to come in today. I don't like buying more than one container of ice cream at a time because it makes me look fat. Which I am. But, so...
No shame. No shame here.
Right.
This is a no shame zone.
Thank you. But when they did come out here recently with a for limited time only blueberry cheesecake ice cream.
Oh. You buy more than one?
No, but I might have hid one behind a whole different brand even of ice cream, just so I know where it's at. He's here even, and he just. So I was just telling Steve, Rick.
Well, how about let's take a break.
I'll come back
Keep
to
that
this.
in mind.
Oh,
let's
boy.
get some commercials out of the way since it's the top of the hour.
This is going to be good.
We'll hit some of our sponsors up and be back with Rick Landgrebe from Brothers Market after this.
Hi, Clint.
Hey. Hey, Clint, the new lot looks great.
Hey, Clint. Hey. How you doing, Clint?
At Helmuth Ford, Our friendly atmosphere is not a surprise. It shows your family.
Hey, Dad. Frank's bringing in his Ford F-150 to get his engine checked out.
Did you tell him that we're home with a lifetime powertrain warranty on new and used vehicles?
Yeah, told him we'd take care of everything.
Great. Come on down to Helmuth Ford and see for yourself.
Why choose Lifetime Dental? The legacy and experience of 30 years. Cutting-edge technology. Advanced education in pediatrics. Orthodontics. And restorative dentistry. A one-of-a-kind experience for the whole family. But most of all, we're compassionate doctors who are here to listen to your concerns and use our expertise to help. For all things dental, think Lifetime Dental.
Stam Garden Center. Transform your indoor and outdoor space with our stunning selection. Visit us today, open 9 to 6, Monday through Saturday, located at 2421 Highway 92, Oskaloosa.
Looking for more than just a job? Find a career where you make a difference right in your community.
What I appreciate about First Resources is our dedication to innovation, always looking for ways to expand programming and offer greater opportunities for our staff and everyone involved.
First Resources staff are amazing. They're committed and they are motivated and they are fierce advocates to help clients meet their goals.
If you're ready to join a team committed to making a difference, apply online and join us at First Resources.
Build it together. Build it with Valley Lumber.
Are you building a new house or maybe wanting to do a remodel? Come check out our showroom at Valley Lumber and Hardware's Eddyville location. Cook kitchen cabinets, masonite interior doors, and more. Not sure what you want? Let us help with the design and layout of your new kitchen or remodel. At Valley Lumber and Hardware, we can help with any room in the house. From lumber for building to shower enclosures, paint, and more. Choose Valley Lumber and Hardware with locations in Eddyville and Albia.
The mission of Essence of Life Hospice is to provide comprehensive, coordinated care to individuals with life-limiting illnesses and to their families, and to support them in the process of death and bereavement. Our goal is to provide palliative care that addresses the physical, psychological, and spiritual dimensions of service for the terminally ill as an integrated whole. We pride ourselves on providing the highest quality care and are on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. For more information, visit essencehospice.com. Hey, we are back here live here on Steve Shetler Media. Oh, the booking genius, the guy that books the guests on this show, which is me, book two people at the same time. Let's look. All right, scoot over just a hair more, guys. Get nice.
Oh,
Rick, you go that way.
Oh,
there you go. We've got Rick and Richard getting nice and comfy in here. Richard, I need to plug your microphone. I am really ready. Professionalism at its best.
It is Monday. We enjoy having guests.
Yes, we like
That's
guests.
all we care. So.
Yesterday, I had two people calling in at the same time.
Yeah.
Today we've got two live and in living color guests live at the same time. So we welcome in Richard Fortney from Keokuk County Emergency Services, and we welcome in Rick Landgrebe from Brothers Market. Now, all right, so does anybody have to be out of here at a certain time? Is anybody on a tight schedule?
Not really.
I'm paid by the hour.
Good. You're not paid by the hour. So let's go back. All right.
Okay, yes.
We were talking about our impossible question, which is what percentage of Americans reach behind the front row of milk cartons for a fresh one at the grocery store? Now, Rick, obviously working at Brothers Market, do you see people pulling out the first gallon to get like maybe the next one? Or
absolutely every day, and that's so now they're trained, and to be honest, Steve, the first one you always take out of the door too is the second one in. The second one in is always the first milk taken.
Okay.
The third and fourth are when you're
Really?
looking at them there, and then the row behind. So
okay,
we got it trained how we can kind of keep this
because
system
I'm the
up.
type to just open. I'll just grab one. I don't know which.
I'm going to
number
say
it is.
60%.
Really? Well, it wasn't even that high because
it was
I
32. This says 32%. Go for the next one.
Because I thought it was silly, to be honest. But
I always what I'm going for is the further away expiration date. That's what I'm caring about. I need a few more days for my milk to be fresh.
Yes.
I drink mine too quick.
We don't go through milk all that fast at our house, so I need it to last a little bit longer.
So yeah, that's where it led into. I can drink milk a lot faster apparently, and I don't really care. I said, but and this is right when you walked in. I have been known, and I hate to admit this with you here. There is a certain brand of ice cream that has a for limited time blueberry cheesecake flavor. It's phenomenal. I must have bought 7 of those things already. I'm not kidding you.
Is this like a full gallon?
No.
The little.
No. It's what is the
pint size?
The quart
size.
Those are not single serve.
No, but it's amazing how you can make it work. But man, those things go fast because everybody's
like a Ben and Jerry's type of size.
No,
is what we're
it's
talking
the next
about?
one up.
Next one up.
Okay, all right.
And I noticed it right from the beginning. Man, they were gone.
Probably just you.
Wait until I was waiting until the next week. And here they are again. I'm like, great. I was just telling Steve that I hated to admit there might be one of those blueberry cheesecake ice creams hidden behind a different brand. Not even in the same shelf, same brand, anything. I know where it's at.
I've done that, Steve.
Now everybody's going to be looking.
Because I thought, well,
you heard it here.
About 3 days, I'm going to be needing the other one. So
Neil's scavenger hunt at the grocery store.
So you do what you have to once in a while.
What else were we talking about earlier that we needed? All right, so we got a few things. You're both hanging out. You can both take part in our daily stuff that we've got going on here. This or that, Disney animation or live action remakes. Do you like the originals or the new stuff?
I'm strictly the original.
Thank you.
I get. You can go on forever about the new remake stuff. Some of it's remade for certain reasons, but I'm sticking with, especially Pixar. Any Disney Pixar, that's not the originals, but I like that style from the Toy Stories to anything Pixar for me.
I was going to say, are we talking like 90s and earlier, or after the 90s when none of it was good? For like a 10-year period there?
Yeah. Well, and the live action remakes are just, some of them aren't done well, I don't think. Like they've tried so hard to make it look live, and you halfway through the movie you're that lion doesn't even look real next to him.
Well, we were saying earlier that live action is still not live action. It's still, there's animation, there's CGI. So
because I haven't seen no real talking animals in the real world.
I want to see a real mean Mufasa there or something.
Yes.
All right, up next, what's best for breakfast? What is your go? If you could have anything for breakfast, what are you picking?
Casey's breakfast pizza.
Really? Okay.
I've been on the kick on the country fried steak from down at one of our restaurants here. So, but it's got to eat that or with bacon with country fried steak and the gravy. So
bacon. Huh. So I'm really the oddball out when I said a veggie omelet.
Yeah. I went with like a.
But it's got eggs.
That's what it took for you to figure that out.
I guess.
The veggie omelet.
I guess.
Okay.
If I stay at I stay at a hotel with like a breakfast buffet with like scrambled eggs, bacon, sausage, toast. That's a dream come true for me. That's my best breakfast. And then also, Rick, really interested to see what you think. Well, let's bring up the whole tournament. Our tournament for this month is cereal.
Oh,
and
upset.
surprise, Lucky Charms beat Cheerios.
Can you believe that?
By 1 vote last night at 6 o'clock. That's when the voting officially ends. Lucky Charms pulled off the upset. They hit a 3-pointer at the buzzer to make it into the finals. Thoughts?
Well, if there was going to be an upset, I told you guys that it was going to be Cinnamon Toast Crunch, I think, was going to beat Cheerios, if there was one, but that's the biggest one yet.
Yeah.
I mean, they are magically delicious.
They are. So the little leprechaun, hit a last-second shot to make it into the finals. So their Lucky Charms will be facing a frosted opponent in the finals. Frosted Flakes or Frosted Mini Wheats. If you guys had to choose one of these, which one are you going to go with?
Now is it the Frosted Mini Wheats with the fruit in the middle? Because then it's no holds barred.
This says original. So we're just going plain Frosted Mini Wheats. Deep thoughts.
Do I want to chew on a pine cone?
Pine cone.
You can scratch your back with it too if you want.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Until you let it sit there too long, and then it's just wheat mush in your mouth. And man,
well, I'm the mini wheats guy. I do like the frosted mini wheats.
Okay.
But then Frosted Flakes are great.
Yes.
So I don't know. I might have to go with the Frosted Flakes.
I'm definitely Frosted Flakes.
I was for a whole lot of other cereals up until this point, so I don't even care anymore. It's the way most of our tournaments go. By this point in the tournament, I'm already done.
So yeah, the winner of Frosted Flakes, Frosted Mini Wheats goes against Lucky Charms in the finals starting at 6 o'clock tonight. Let's talk other groceries. Our headline sponsor for the Just Another Morning Show is Brothers Market, and we've got Rick here with us. And Rick, you guys have a few things going on here. Well, it's the 2-day meat sale, and we've got some of the specials up on the screen. Why don't you tell us what's happening at Brothers Market?
Going into the first real official kickoff of summer weekend, we threw together a little 2-day sale here. As you see, there are some great deals on there, especially like that tube of the ground beef at $2.99 a pound. You got your baby back ribs. We had New York strip steaks at $12.99. Some pork butts, especially those guys that want to fire up the smoker, or the ladies that like to do any of that. But to be honest, the hot one on there is going to be that tube of ground beef. Like
I'm in my head right now thinking, okay, I got to get up there.
I hate to be negative, but ground beef is not going to be fun for the next month or 6 weeks. It's going to be extremely expensive. So if you got room in your freezers, I would not be scared to come in now and buy those tubes. So
hopefully you got a truck full back there.
We do have a truck load.
Really?
So, but yeah, so it's a good deal. We'll be busy the next 2 days, let alone people getting ready with the regular ad. But come in, see us while the supplies do last on that. But we should make it through Friday, so we'll be good. So
it
2-day meat sale.
Is the pork bundle still good?
Pork bundle goes through the end of the month. So
all right.
And that's what, $30?
$29.99.
And how are you on the?
We're still dominating. We're still leading. So
sweet.
I don't think anyone's going to catch the Saturday store.
Really?
So the way it's looking. So they've had a good run, and maybe I'll buy them a pizza or something for having a good busy month with it. So anyway, come in, get it. It is a good deal. We'll be busy.
Is Memorial Day weekend like really early this year? Why isn't it next weekend?
I thought the same thing too, because it should. I always thought it's the 28th or 29th, but I did not think it was this weekend myself. So
yeah, that's weird. Neil, I know Neil's got his eye on that pork butt.
He always does. I mean,
if you bring butt into the picture, and I'm there. Believe it or not, I'm really not a butt guy.
Melons are on sale at the store this week too.
The melons are?
Yeah, so
fantastic. Man, I mean,
if Steve would bring up the digital app, it's right on the front. It's right on the front.
Oh man.
Oh,
you never know where this is going to go.
I love it.
I'm glad you're in on the joke though. That's fun. Butts and melons.
Butts and melons. Huh. I do like me some good cantaloupe. I do.
Moving on. The 2-day meat sale at Brothers Market in Sigourney.
Now, is the FCC, are they allowed to call in on how does Steve sing that, or how does Neil sing that number? 22.
No, that's the fun thing about Facebook and YouTube and online radio.
Right.
You can get away with anything.
Yeah, FCC has nothing on us. So
that's why I do listen to the highway or whatever it is. It's more
real
adult.
Real. Yeah, adult. Yeah.
Yes.
Adult.
It's just more adulting.
I've heard rumors that there's this online radio station starting.
Right?
I've heard that.
Yeah.
I just did not know if anyone else had, so I had not said anything.
It's public. It's not really. There's not a whole lot of details out there.
It's funny how it's still just sort of being kept quiet.
Yeah.
So we'll have to see how adult that is.
It's not going to be adult. Good Lord.
And you were desperate on DJ? Is that what you said? Is that why you?
Well, I've been talking to this radio legend from the past.
Darian.
Darian Hayes.
Is he coming back?
Supposedly.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Supposedly.
I don't know if he's coming back as Darian Hayes or not.
I figured maybe that was trademarked.
Maybe kind of
Nope. It's not.
Nope.
maybe a combination of some personalities.
The Haze might have to make a return.
The Haze.
And unfortunately, my request for music didn't happen, but there'll still be some great music on this so-called station.
What
yeah,
request?
Well, I'm just kind of into this.
He likes Morgan Wallen.
Right.
Steve said he would have had been 5 at this time to making music to be on his station. So
maybe. So, yeah, we're going to kind of go through this week. I've got a little promo that's airing on Steve Shetler Media right now about the station. And maybe starting Sunday, we'll reveal a little bit more information.
I think we should.
June 9th, I've heard, is the date.
That's what they keep saying.
It's going to be the official launch date. All right, how about this for an exclusive on Just Another Morning Show?
Okay.
If you look into things a little bit, you might run into the station. If you look, if you're smart with your Google, that's all I'm going to say.
Skunk River Radio.
What? Oh yeah.
And to be honest, you've got that. I see you have the Iowa music going to the way I take it. The Iowa.
That's a rumor. That's a rumor.
You know,
we joke Iowa country music.
We joke with this, the national music or the professionals, but you're going to have some of those, trust me, that are just as, if not better. Like if you get some of these guys to send you some, better. I mean,
and stuff that nobody else is playing either.
No, exactly. Yep. Especially, get that Jordan Beam and them guys, and you're going to have fantastic music.
Hey, no auto tune, real world down to
earth. Yep, exactly.
And enough talk about that. Let's once again we'll plug Brothers Market 2-day meat sale.
Rick has the meat.
I have the meat.
Rick's got the meat. Where's the beef and the pork butt?
I'm taking care of the butt. He's
Brothers Market. Get in there and shop local, save money, take advantage of the deals, and of course have a great Memorial Day weekend. So Rick, thank you for coming in today.
Thanks again. Well,
appreciate
hopefully
you.
See you maybe next week, and everyone have a safe. Enjoy the Memorial Day, and it's just not for cooking. There is a reason they do the day. So,
absolutely.
Get out and visit all them places that aren't fun to go to, but they're necessary.
Yep,
so.
That's a great point. Thank you, Rick.
All right, awesome. Rick. That's Rick Landgrebe from Brothers Market. Rick has exited the building. Now we are with Richard Fortney from Keokuk County Emergency Services. Richard, why don't you kind of if you don't mind, center yourself there. Get right over there in the middle. Bring your mic with you.
Is that how you center yourself?
Center yourself.
I'm one with the universe.
So Richard hanging out with us from Keokuk County Emergency Services. And I know you had emailed me last week. There were some things going on kind of politically and legislative and all that stuff. You know what you're talking about here. Neil and I are just kind of along for the ride on this. But tell us what's going on.
So government has to government, and at the wee last hours of the legislative session last week, an appropriations bill got pushed through to the governor's office, and there may have been some line items in there that were eerily similar to bills that just could not get past committees and onto the floor. So certain languages got thrown in line items on this bill, and one of them would severely damage local 911. So in a nutshell, hardly in a nutshell, it's only like 3 sentences if you actually look it up. It basically says that the state 911 can charge or can send a bill up to monthly to your local 911. So that would be, here at the sheriff's office, we've got Keokuk County 911 Center there. They can send a bill for a reasonable amount, in quotations, and it shall be paid within 30 days.
Oh.
So there's no ifs, ands, or buts. Must be paid, and there's no limit.
They're not saying how much.
No criteria whatsoever. There was actually a big media broadcast on Monday. They went live with a bunch of the larger 911 centers. Iowa Emergency Management Association president was on there. A lot of representatives basically saying, hey, we're already dealing with budget cuts at the county level, trying to make all this work, and now the state's coming in and could write us we have to write a blank check, essentially. So there was a lot of contention throughout this session with a bill very similar to that, but it had percentages and, nice, good criteria. And now this one's just, $5. I don't know, $5,000. That sounds reasonable.
Right. And no offense with government, it's not going to be $5.
No.
So
no, that's not even
a scary
worth
situation, in other words. I
mean,
it's
mildly terrifying because everybody just assumes when you call 911,
right,
it's going to go to your local 911 center. You're not going to be talking to Black Hawk County or Polk County, or you're going to be talking to locals. So you can reference Baden Road or Pigeon Road.
Exactly.
People know what you're talking about.
Yep.
So there's a lot of potential there for really not good things. I mean, and we're all for... There's different radio networks that they're working on so that everybody is on the same system and everybody can communicate. Awesome. Very expensive systems that the state is putting through. But then again, that's why they get paid the big bucks.
Sure.
And we don't.
Right.
So basically what the whole broadcast and everything was about is trying to get the governor to line item veto, because that's well within her power with this appropriations bill, to line item veto certain elements of it. And we're really hoping she does that because that might not be good. I mean, according to Iowa Homeland Security, they are not, who is in charge of the state 911 as of a couple years ago, they're not planning on being unreasonable about it. But, I mean, it's not signed into law yet.
Yeah, there's no guarantees.
Yeah. So from the people just out here and about, is there anything that they can do now? Is it just now we wait?
Reach
or
out
is there still, can you reach out?
Yeah, reach out to the governor's office. Okay. If you go online, you can submit messages that way. You kind of right there on the websites. Call in to the governor's office, leave a voicemail saying, hey, line item veto this. We need our local 911.
That's the one thing that people, you hear that said a lot, make sure you speak your voice, and let it be heard.
It actually matters.
But that's just it. Something like this sounds like it's a good time to get on board. And
yeah, I mean, it's not going to hurt.
Right.
I mean, unless you don't care about local 911, then, I mean, don't, but...
Until you need it.
Yeah, it's kind of terrifying that you can have things that are discussed for an entire legislative session and nobody can agree on it. And, oh, by the way, we'll just slide this in. And
right.
It was literally just before 6 a.m., I think it was, that this was just slid into
when nobody's watching.
Right.
Yeah, pretty much. So it's scary the way government can work sometimes.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I did not know all that detail. Man.
Now, I know Helena Hayes obviously represents us here in Southeast Iowa. Would she be another person to reach out to? And
yeah, definitely. As many ears, as many voices in the governor's ear as possible.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, it's not going to hurt. I mean, just make your voices heard to all your local representatives. And I just encourage everybody to... you don't necessarily need to be a political genius or anything or follow it religiously, but just be aware of what's going on, especially at the local level, because federal level, it's a thing. It does affect our lives, but not to the same level as your local government. And the more local it gets, the more it affects your day-to-day lives. So I try to be extremely transparent with my Facebook page and county page by putting the minutes, the agendas, and when I can get everything worked out, I'm going to offer like Zoom or Meets or some way of live streaming it. Not quite there yet. Trying. Technology, gotta love it. But and that's, you just need to reach out and try to stay in touch with local level, state level, federal level, but local and state definitely.
Sure. Okay. That's good information. That really is.
Again, chatting with Richard Fortney from Keokuk County Emergency Management Services here in Keokuk County. Switch topics a little bit. Now, we had you in here previously, I don't know, a month or two ago, and we were talking weather at that time. Now, we've kind of made it through spring unscathed weather-wise here in southeast Iowa.
Just had to say that out loud, didn't you?
I did.
It's okay, Mother Nature. He didn't mean it.
Right?
It'll be our little secret.
Yeah, no really crazy weather that I can really remember. Might have had a tornado warning once.
Yeah, we've
Twice?
gotten extremely lucky. There's been a couple, especially like when the tractor pulls were going on. That one had a lot of potential to be really not so great.
Yeah.
So I had actually reached out to the National Weather Service on that one and had them monitoring kind of on our behalf, and was getting phone calls throughout the day, kind of, hey, this is looking okay, or hey, you should probably not be outside right now.
Mm-hmm.
And so that was nice that it actually kind of split at the South Skunk River and missed us. We got a little bit of rain and wind there for 5 minutes. So we've been very fortunate, but a lot of those storms that have looked really scary on TV that we didn't get anything, they have not. Some of our neighbors haven't been so fortunate.
Yeah.
I mean, just yesterday, I think it was, there was a presidential declaration for Northwest Iowa, or I think 4 counties in Western Iowa. And it's a pretty high dollar amount threshold to actually get those through. I mean, state level, it's a threshold, but it's fairly easily met if there's any damage. But that presidential declaration, it's not easy to get. So they're definitely going to need all the help they can get over there.
Yeah.
So we've been fortunate. There's been some bad weather, but we've thankfully not had it here.
Yeah. Well, fingers crossed, as we get hotter and move into the summer months, we'll see what happens. But so far, so good.
Yeah, so far.
Anything else you want to add before we let you go?
Now that kind of getting into the summer months and school's going to be letting out, I'm going to be trying to get some classes going for just the local public. Right now, actually 2 weeks from today at 6 p.m., I've got a Stop the Bleed class scheduled. Up to 15 people. So far, I think I've got 5 or 6 seats filled. So we've got around 10 or 11 open still. But it's just going to be at the EMA building out there by the golf course. And it's valuable training. Takes an hour and a half at most, and just teaches how to stop life-threatening bleeds, whether it's a tourniquet, pressure bandages, wound packing, which everybody thinks the real scary stuff, like active shooters and knife attacks. But really, I've used tourniquets myself on, traffic accidents. The elderly fall, land on a sharp corner.
Right.
Yeah.
And that was actually, I think one of the last tourniquets I put on was on an elderly person that had a really bad skin tear that went a little deeper than you would think. But yeah, you don't think about the normal everyday stuff, broken glass, lawnmowers, chainsaws, like all these things we use every day.
Yeah.
Fall down the stairs wrong.
Right.
I mean, you can bleed out in very short amounts of time, 30 seconds to a minute, depending on what it is that gets severed. So, I mean, it's very valuable information. It's completely free to the public. Just go on our Facebook page. I hadn't thought about it until just now. I'll do a link on the county website as well if you don't have Facebook, or go to Eventbrite on the good old interwebs and just search for Keokuk County Stop the Bleed.
Okay.
Like I said, it's free. You got to get tickets, but really that's just my way of keeping track of how many people are coming. If it gets down to the wire and you forgot to do it, show up and we'll figure it out.
Sneak you in the back door.
It's we've got room for 15 somewhat comfortably. We could probably do up to 24, maybe, if everybody's very friendly. If everybody's real friendly and bathed. But no, it'll be good.
Let's hope the air conditioning's working that day.
No, it'll be good. We've got a PowerPoint presentation go through, some kind of knowledge, and we've got the training supplies there, and we've got dummies and I guess props, so you can actually practice wound packing, practice using a tourniquet. We'll practice using tourniquets on each other. I mean, it's a fun time.
I always think of the Office episode where they do they bring in the dummy and they staying alive. And then Dwight cuts the face off the dog. Is that going to be happening? If so, I'm there.
I was going to say.
I can neither confirm nor deny.
Well, it could happen if you're going. I mean, you can make that happen.
Good stuff.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, but your Facebook page is pretty active. Again, that's just Keokuk County Emergency Services?
Keokuk County Emergency Management Agency.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So check that out on Facebook. And otherwise, if you obviously the door's always open. Richard Fortney, if you ever have something to talk about, pop on in. We'll try not to double book you at the same time as another guest.
It worked out. It worked well.
Rich, I mean, it's easy. I see how it goes.
All right. Well, thank you for coming in this morning.
All right. Thanks for having me.
And let's take a break. We'll be back with more on Just Another Morning Show after this. The mission of Essence of Life Hospice is to provide comprehensive, coordinated care to individuals with life-limiting illnesses and to their families, and to support them in the process of death and bereavement. Our goal is to provide palliative care that addresses the physical, psychological, and spiritual dimensions of service for the terminally ill as an integrated whole. We pride ourselves on providing the highest quality care and are on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. For more information, visit essencehospice.com. Walker Drive-Thru at 820 West Jackson Street, Sigourney, is a locally owned specialty ice cream shop, which also serves sandwiches and appetizer-style foods. Try one of their many delicious Savage Swirls, a Tenderloin, a Savage Right, salads, nachos, sides, and drinks. It's all at Walker Drive-Thru at 820 West Jackson, Sigourney. Follow them on Facebook and find the link to order online. And be sure to try the Steve Shetler Media Flavor of the Week at Walker Drive-Thru. Stop by James Family Greenhouse and Produce in Sigourney. They have a variety of hanging baskets, annuals, shrubs, perennials, trees, mulch, and vegetable plants. Plus, you can spruce up your landscape with yard decor or decorate the inside of your home with home decor. James Family Greenhouse is also a great place to stop in for some gift ideas. You gotta stop in and see it all for yourself. James Family Greenhouse at 701 East Jackson in Sigourney. And be sure to follow their page on Facebook.
Attention Iowa business owners. Is your business missing sales because you're too busy to follow up? Every missed call or delayed message could be costing you money. At Easy Biz Tech, we help local businesses stay ahead by automating customer follow-up, so no lead gets left behind. Missed a call? Our system texts back instantly. Need personalized outreach? We send automated texts, emails, and even use AI-powered voice agents to connect with your customers 24/7. Stop losing money because of slow follow-up. Contact Easy Biz Tech today, where Iowa businesses win online.
Complete Care of Iowa is a medical clinic located in Sigourney, Iowa that provides care to patients of all ages. Located at 113 East Marion Street in Sigourney. Call 641-541-4040. Complete Care of Iowa is open Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Tuesday and Thursday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Saturday by appointment only. They're currently accepting new patients. Find more information at CompleteCareOfIowa.com. Complete Care of Iowa. Healthcare for where you are.
Rocket's Glare Rosé from Tassel Ridge Winery is a refreshing sweet rosé wine with cherry on the nose, bright red cherries on the palate, and green apple on the finish. Rocket's Glare Rosé is a great sipping wine, or it complements your favorite spicy foods. It's best when served well chilled. Rocket's Glare Rosé is available at Tassel Ridge Winery and at some of our more than 350 retailers in Iowa. If you don't see Rocket's Glare Rosé at your favorite store, ask the manager to get it for you.
Bountiful produce, quality meats, frozen favorites, and a fresh bakery. These are the qualities of Brothers Market in Sigourney. Brothers Market is proud to serve the Sigourney community and is one of several locations in Iowa, Kansas, and Missouri. For any of your grocery, meat, deli, bakery, or special order needs, shop Brothers Market at 118 South Main Street in Sigourney. Brothers Market was honored at the 2024 Iowa Hunger Summit for its efforts to serve underprivileged and disadvantaged communities. Brothers Market, a piece of the community you can count on.
Hey, Brothers Market is our headline sponsor here on Steve Shetler Media, Just Another Morning Show. Once again, they do have that big sale going on this weekend with the Memorial Day 2-day meat sale. We were talking to Rick about here just a few minutes ago. And then we also thank, of course, Oski Dental for sponsoring our studios. And get a hold of them at 641-673-4845. Wow. That was very enthusiastic. Hey, before we go any further, I do want to tell you, as you may have heard during the commercial break there, of course, it's the Steve Shuttler Media Flavor of the Week.
Flavor Flav.
At Walker Drive-Thru in Sigourney, and it's lemon. All right, so lemon, it was, what, last week? Mint?
Yes.
And now this week is lemon.
Yes.
Weird. There were rumors abound last week that I started that it was going to be lemon last week. Now it is lemon this week.
Well, and Darian will tell you that it was supposed to be lemon last week, but there was a change in plans.
Yeah, it happens.
So which is great.
Lemon. I like lemony stuff.
I love lemon, and yes.
You're all about the lemon.
Well, yeah.
Lemon and lime and the lime and the lemon.
Lemon. So go out to Walker Drive-Thru.
Out to Walker.
I don't know why it came out.
I go out to Walker. And
I order. I order a lemon savage swirl.
I like lemon
savage swirl with the flavor of the week, and then put cheesecake bites in it and blueberry.
Ooh, with that hidden ice cream.
Yeah, I bet you money right now. Rick Landgrebe is looking through there. And I'll end up getting a Snapchat from him. Found it.
So check out lemon. That's a flavor of the week. Steve Shuttler Media Flavor of the Week at Walker Drive-Thru. Enchanted Events brings us our community calendar. It's again brought to us by Enchanted Events, located just south of Sigourney, right off Highway 149. Just head out a couple of miles outside of town. You'll find it. You can have your wedding, graduation, reunion, maybe a big old birthday party, whatever you want. Book it at Enchanted Events.
Bachelor party.
Mel or Chelsea. Why, you getting married?
No, I'm just saying maybe a bachelor party would be a good thing to have out there.
Would be.
Been a while.
Yeah. Yes,
Not
it has.
for me. I mean, for anybody.
Yes, it has. Let's see here. On our community calendar, we got the Sigourney Car Show coming up, put on by KCED. Headline sponsored by, Steve Shuttler Media. And I believe Sigourney Motors, and I'm going to forget there's two others. Yeah.
It's not on there.
It's not.
I guess it's not even listed, though.
There should be like a Steve Shuttler Media logo on there somewhere.
And everybody that is a part of it.
Fancy.
Sorry.
Fancy Cars. Sigourney Car Show, Saturday, July 12th. Put that on your calendar. We mentioned that Pekin is having a homecoming parade this fall. So put that on your calendar for September 24th. That'll be going through Hedrick. And what else? Yeah, we've got the other event in Hedrick.
Yeah.
Hedrick Shop and Rock Around the Block.
Yes.
Rock the Block, actually, is what it's called. So find out all the different places in Hedrick that you can shop at. And that's on Hedrick Main Street, June 6th. That's a Friday from 4 to 8 p.m. So a bunch of stuff happening there. Is there anything else? What is today? Thursday? Rick was saying there's the
the golf.
guys' nights.
Yeah.
Is that the Stags?
That would be the Stags.
Are they stagging it up? Sigourney Men's League is what it's called.
Yeah.
So
they call it Stags.
All those.
The women are Stagettes. Or Staggerlies.
Stagging it up tonight. Last night was the women's night.
They were Staggerlies back last night, huh?
The ladies. This woman in particular was there.
Yes, she's there every week. It's weird. I don't get it. And she never moves.
She's never seen her before.
Yeah. No, never see her around town. It's like, whatever. You'd have thought I'd already met her by now, but or at least went out.
No, to make you try to golf.
Right.
That's our community calendar.
That would make me want to golf.
Sponsored by Enchanted Events. What comes after that? Birthdays?
Sure.
I think. Let's do birthdays.
Let's do it.
Not a whole lot of celebrities. We actually have more hometowners than celebrities.
Well, that's interesting.
Happy birthday. God bless you.
Brr. Hometown Real Estate bringing you the birthdays.
The birthdays.
The birthdays are a fun time because it's...
Good luck on that first hometown name.
Yeah, I'm just making sure there wasn't any extra ones hiding anywhere. Okay. Whoa, just switch screens there. All right, hometown birthdays. Again, Hometown Real Estate, Nikki Leathers. Give her a call, 641-295-4142. Hometown birthdays, again, brought to you by Hometown Real Estate.
Yeah. Good luck.
Igor.
Go.
I got
Igor.
this. Igor. Happy birthday, Igor D. Hope you have a great day. Dimitrienko.
Igor Dmitrienko. He plays Igor. We've talked about Igor before on this show. With Tiffany Ketchum.
Thank you.
Of
I wanted
movie,
to say Hal Ketchum. I don't know. I'm sorry, Tiffany. I'm sorry. That's just where my head
movie-making
was.
fame here in Iowa.
Yeah.
Igor is a long-haired Russian dude that plays guitar and did some acting as well. So he's an entertainer.
Well,
at
there
heart.
you go.
And he's a good guy. If you ever met Igor, you'd love him. Igor Dmitrienko.
Well, that's a name, man. Whew. Happy birthday. Here's the next one's easy. Jenny Hobbs. Thank you for putting an easy name after that
Good old
one.
Hobbs.
Good old the Hobbs celebrating a birthday. Diana Hill having a birthday. Gabe Thompson and Joe Finch all celebrating birthdays today.
Joe. He's the youngest. Girls like him because he's best dressed.
Whoa.
Chris Cross in the house.
Oh. Chris Cross will make you jump.
Let's go back through those. Jenny Hobbs, of course, the host on the spring host on Sports Section.
Right.
And coaches and teaches over at Keokuk.
Right.
Going to Mid Prairie next year. So happy birthday to Jenny. Diana Hill. You might know her. She used to go by Diana Upton Hill. Was a really good singer. And she still is. She's down in the Ottumwa Bloomfield area.
Oh.
And then Gabe Thompson.
Yeah.
For longtime Iowa pro wrestling fans, you would know him as Gage Octane.
Oh, I remember hearing you talk about Gage Octane.
He wrestled over in Delta back in the day.
Yep. I do remember that name.
Yeah, really good wrestler, Gage Octane. And Joe Finch, one of the famous Finch family members. The Finch family 4. Ken, Tammy, Joey, and Jenna.
Well, there
the
you
original,
go. The original
Finch Family 4.
Wow.
Music group from the 70s.
From the
like
70s.
The Partridge Family.
Exactly.
Like they're the Finch family.
Oh, boy. Celebrity birthdays. Tommy John Subs, toasted. Tommy John, baseball player. He's 82. He was a pinch hitter for catcher. No, pitcher.
Pitcher.
You know. We don't want no pitcher. We want what is that?
You're not a pitcher. You're a belly itcher.
Yeah.
So Tommy John, they have a surgery named after him.
What?
Tommy John surgery.
Really? What did he do?
I think it's a shoulder surgery.
Huh.
But you don't want to have the Tommy John surgery.
I was going to say, that'd be pretty cool. I got the Tommy John.
I got the Neil Crott surgery.
Yeah. Have your gut cut open twice. It's awesome.
Right here.
Singer Morrissey. Trying to think. I remember the name.
I think he was with the Smiths or something like
Yeah.
that. I don't know.
Yeah.
But then he had solo fame too.
Yeah, I just don't remember any of that.
I've never. Yeah, couldn't name you a Morrissey song.
Nope. Dana Williams from Diamond Rio, 64 years old. And then you've been.
I've been singing some Diamond Rio songs, but he was. You don't really realize how talented Diamond Rio was. They were an excellent band.
Oh, definitely.
I mean, harmonies.
Yep.
Musicianship.
The harmony was the one thing that always sealed the deal for me. Their songs were just spot on.
I think he was the guy. Dana, he's not the lead singer, but he was kind of the bigger guy with the beard.
Yep.
Played mandolin and probably guitar and some other stuff, but he provided a lot of those harmonies. So super talented guy.
Definitely. And model Naomi Campbell, 55. I figured she was older.
Naomi Campbell.
Apparently, Steve is a Naomi Campbell fan.
No.
Wonder what she looks like at 55. Huh. Probably not good enough for you, Steve. She doesn't look much different. Yeah, Naomi Campbell. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to everybody. And if you're celebrating a birthday today and didn't see your name on there, well, I apologize. I don't make the list. Hometown Real Estate brings
you have to send it in, man.
Yeah, send it in. Send it in, and if you got any real estate needs, call Nikki Leathers.
Yeah.
She's the broker.
Heck
she's
yeah.
the owner. She's the realtor. She does it all.
Heck yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Nikki.
Nikki.
Coming up tomorrow, we're going to be live at Barn Wired. We're going to get wired. Wired at Barn Wired with Robbie Michael.
Wired.
And I just confirmed with Robbie. He'll be calling into the show tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. I'll probably
Would you
have
like me to make a note of that?
I probably have 10 other things scheduled at that time. I'll probably have multiple guests and multiple phone calls.
I have totally wrote off Richard Fortney for the day.
Yeah, I did too. For some reason in my brain, I had it at 7:30. And then when he didn't show up at 7:30, I thought, maybe I said 7:45.
Right.
And then at 7:45, I was like, maybe he's not coming.
Yeah.
And then I must have scheduled him at 8.
So you'll have
And
that.
I just kind of left it open for Rick to come in whenever.
Right.
And so they were here at the
It
same
worked
time.
out.
Anyway, tomorrow, Robbie Michael will be talking to us on the phone during the morning show. He'll also be live in person at Barn Wired. So going to be a nice day tomorrow. So pop on in. Be part of the live studio audience. A studious audience at the Barn Wired. Get something to eat, something to drink, watch the show. Be part of the group. And you can be quiet, you can be loud. Like there were some loud people there last week.
Wow. Here's the thing. We should probably go back on the screen for this because I want this to be real.
You want to get real with the audience.
We love it with the more people that show up to Iowa Music Showcase. The artists appreciate it more than we enjoy having you there because they appreciate knowing that people are there to hear them.
Yes.
And when you're really stupid loud, it's hard for the ones there to enjoy the music to enjoy it. And I can only turn mics up so loud and down. I mean, it's for me, it's a stressful time because I can't crank up that PA any louder without starting to blow the old lady's eardrums. So table four, be quiet.
Especially that one.
Wow.
You don't need to talk louder.
Yeah. When I turn up the music louder and louder, it's because you are getting louder. So here's an idea. Quiet down. Turn the music
use your
down.
inside voice.
Yeah. Jeepers. Whew. Anyway, that was my rant for today.
All right,
so
thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for listening.
So Robbie Michael, tomorrow. Watch it. Be there in person. Watch it live on Facebook, YouTube. Listen to it in podcast form. Same for the sports section.
Yes.
Barn Wired, Saturday morning, 8 a.m. Be there in person. Watch it online. Listen to it in podcast form. We'll have area athletes and coaches. I mean, it's Thursday. We'll figure out who our guests are.
Oh, you're not 100% sure yet.
Nah. Why would we want to do that? That's boring. Got to keep it spicy.
Pish posh.
There's some feelers. We've got feelers.
I got feelers. I don't even... Should have thought before I spoke. Because as soon as it came out of my mouth, I'm like, "That you didn't need to say that."
Yeah. Neil's got feelers. What do they look like? Like antenna?
Yeah. Yeah. That's why I have to wear a hat all the time.
Oh, you got the antennae.
Yeah.
We don't have a lot of time left, Neil.
I know.
It's 8:49.
This stinks.
Things you need to know, and have known.
Well,
took a while.
How do we?
Our guest came in.
Man.
So that took up a while.
Excuse me.
What do we want to do for 10 minutes? We still got good news, which is sponsored.
Well, we got to do that. Do that now.
All right.
We have to do good news. There's a picture.
There is. I bring that guy up,
Thank
and then
goodness.
I hit this button.
Good news.
Good news brought to us by that guy right there, Jay Dennis at Bridalwood Midwest Insurance. Give him a holla. 319-471-3328. Medicare made easy, Jay. Jay looks like a nice guy. I've never met him. He should be on the show sometime.
You've never met him?
No.
Oh, well,
No.
we don't know if he's nice.
Well, he looks nice. I mean, look at him.
Would you just look at him?
Just look at him.
I'll bet he is nice.
He looks nice.
Yeah.
Good news gets put up on my Facebook page at 7:45 each morning, so we'll give you a little teaser. A Spanish entrepreneur has developed a sustainable fuel made from olive oil production waste. Olive oil production waste.
Oh.
Offering a cleaner alternative to coal and cutting carbon dioxide emissions by nearly 1/3. The innovation comes from a startup called BioHug.
BioHug.
Which processes leftover olive pulp, typically discarded after oil extraction, into biomass fuel pellets. Now, this is a little bit more than my brain can handle right now. Lots of big words.
That was honesty right there, though.
And olive oil.
I am definitely going to read that full story in its capacity later on.
I mean, I would have read it to you the whole thing,
Right.
but we're running short on time.
Yeah, no, I get it. It's cool.
Good news,
That's cool.
though.
That's
It's-
good news.
It's good news. When
Look
you
it up. Look it up.
squeeze those olive oil things.
Olives.
Yeah. Olives.
Well, it makes sense. I'm guessing that all these years they just haven't really thought, look at corn and soybeans and the things they now realize you can use the byproducts of and what to use them for. I'm sure back olives have just been olives. Olives
By
and
the
olive
way,
oil.
Jackie in the comments says that he is nice. So I trust Jackie.
Well, then definitely.
He is nice. He is nice. Well, you got something over there?
No, I'm just
You look
looking at
like
our
you're-
list.
All right.
I want to know what we should do. I mean,
We got weird news.
We
We got files of law and disorder.
You were looking through stuff earlier, and you said
Moment of
something
duh.
about good.
I mean, there were several good weird news stories.
Yeah.
Let's do what we can there real quick.
Okay.
Wrong button.
Whoa.
Weird.
That is weird.
We'll skip that one.
Wasn't weird
The
enough.
CDC reports that record number of U.S. counties have 0 recorded births.
What?
This was from 2 years ago, so it's just coming out now. Yeah, 40 counties across the United States had 0 births.
Huh.
All right, so this is, I'm just going to read this sentence, and I'll let you guys see if it makes sense. The CDC reveals that more than 40 counties across the United States recorded 0 births to women in 2023.
Oh, good.
I
was just curious.
Who else gives birth other than women? Moving on. Women give birth.
Right.
It's the way it works.
I mean,
check your pants. Here's another headline. Scientists discover new lizard species on a mountain in Vietnam. And the only reason I'm talking about this is because they discovered a new lizard species.
Listen. Can I take this one?
No.
Can I take this real quick? People, this is why if they're
That's
just
why
now
Bigfoot-
finding a new species after all these years with all the technology we have, couldn't Bigfoot be real?
Bigfoot's real. That's the whole point of that whole story.
I've heard it
Not
enough
that there's a new lizard.
All right, we don't care about that.
It's just the fact that they haven't seen this lizard ever.
Really?
Which means Bigfoot's still out there. A Florida man bitten by bear while protecting dog in backyard attack.
Whoa.
I think I put this up today as my weird news story at
really?
1 o'clock. So look
Cool.
for that.
Good deal.
Yeah, you got to protect your dogs from bears.
I'm not sure which way I would swing on that one. If there was a bear coming
are
at
a
my
swinger.
dog, well, not that swinging. I don't know, man. I don't know if I'd jump in front of that bear to stop.
I'd at least try.
I mean, I'd want to scare it away maybe, but I don't think I would literally throw myself in front of the bear and be like, hey, mister, go. This is your chance. I'm taking it for you.
Depending on your relationship with your dog.
Right.
Is your dog worth saving?
True.
Factor in, how old is your dog?
Mine's only 3 years old.
Well, I mean, the mister's got a long life to live. So,
but I mean,
maybe,
the whole time
maybe offer up your arm.
Well, the whole time I'm getting mauled, I'm sure he'll be like, "What's he doing?" A bear.
Bear.
So
my human, he is saving me. Thank you, human.
As he pees on me.
Yeah. As your bloody carcass is getting drug off into the
I know
woods.
what it'll be. He will jump into that fight once I'm bloodied and be like, I'm hungry.
Yeah. He's gonna fight over your carcass.
Yep.
All right. Here's an interesting headline in weird news. 25-year-old groom dies just minutes after wedding ceremony in India.
Oh, let's hear this.
The groom, identified Budpendra Kumar, collapsed unexpectedly after the ceremony May 17th. Let's see here. He had literally just gotten married. He complained of dizziness, lost consciousness.
What?
Blah, blah, blah.
Wow.
Local authorities have indicated no foul play. So I don't know. I don't know if they know what killed.
Man, if you didn't want to marry her, dude, I would have tried a couple other options. I mean,
bad timing.
Dying?
Bad timing on the wedding.
What,
death.
no joke. Seriously, that is absolutely horrible. That poor bride.
She's
that poor bride.
Single and ready to mingle.
Oh man. Wow.
How about this one?
Where was that at again?
India.
Indian girls are hot.
An Arizona woman. Here's the headline. Arizona woman drives 100 miles alone to a hospital after rattlesnake bite.
Oh.
Yikes. She was out hiking alone, got bit by a rattlesnake 100 miles to the nearest hospital.
Wow.
So I'm assuming she stayed alive.
Staying alive, staying alive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boy, we had so many good random topics. I might save them for tomorrow.
Okay.
Just in case.
You just cleaned out over there for a reason.
I did.
So
put in. I had a stack of papers.
Perfect.
I'm a hoarder. Hi, courthouse.
Courthouse, you're fast.
I'm going to save that. Save that. Let's go to the files of law and disorder real quick. 2 tourists have filed lawsuits against major Las Vegas hotels, the Luxor and Treasure Island, alleging they were bitten by bed bugs during their stays.
Oh.
So even luxury hotels can have the bugs in the bed.
I don't like the bed bugs. They are not my friends.
Bed bugs are bad.
I don't say that I love them.
Strange law. In Kansas, a law on the books in 1910 prohibited the use of cherry pie with ice cream topping on Sundays.
That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. That's
Kansas.
The day of the week you'd want a good slice of cherry pie.
My cherry pie.
I mean, seriously, Sunday afternoon, cherry pie.
1910 in Kansas, it
back
wasn't
then
happening.
that was a huge deal, and they probably had to drive across state lines just to have their cherry pie
and a beer.
Yeah, good grief, stupid laws.
Cool. Let's go to the
Duh.
In the dump truck. Now envision this: a dump truck became wedged under a highway overpass. This is in Houston, Texas, after the driver of the dump truck failed to lower the truck's raised bed. So the dump truck, the raised bed,
and he just ran right into the overpass.
Stuck into the overpass, causing a collision that halted traffic and damaged the structure, of course. So, yeah, they get the duh.
Duh.
How do you not realize that that is up. I mean, don't you ever check your mirrors? Don't you ever? I don't know.
You think so?
People are weird.
Let's jump over to one last look at our forecast
do
for
that.
today.
Garden Gate. Last look of Thursday morning. Is this Thursday? It
is Thursday.
It is Thursday. Thursday morning's forecast. Scattered showers possible today, 30% chance. Mostly cloudy, a high of 59. Possibly a few isolated showers this evening. Mostly cloudy overnight with a cool low of 41. Tomorrow, increasing clouds, 68. More clouds tomorrow night and 48. And on Saturday, partly sunny and a high of 69 degrees.
68. Good Lord.
It says near.
Good Lord.
It could be 67.
Gosh.
It could be 73. We don't know. Quit judging me with your head shaking.
Just a nervous tick, maybe. I just.
Jeez, here we go. Here we go.
It's 9:00.
Oh,
that is our cutoff time.
Yeah, we have to leave now. So.
If we go to 9:01, it's the rapture happens and we disappear.
I happened to look just real quick. I happened to be watching back a little bit of yesterday's show.
Yeah,
and I think we did do a good job yesterday. The best that we can, of portraying what could happen. When you rewatch it, it's like, wow, we really had to have people confused. But the best part was when I was like, read your Bible. And you're like, take them to church.
We should record a thing.
Yeah.
And then play it live like it's actually happening, where like our clothes just drop.
Wouldn't that be great?
How could we do that?
Oh.
Where the clothes...
Right.
Maybe we just throw our clothes and they fall down.
Yeah.
That'd be neat.
People would be like, whoa, it happened.
It just disappeared. The rapture's happened.
And it'd just be really quiet until
and then
you
we'll
hear
play
one
like
of
a
us
trumpet,
laughing.
A trumpet sound effect in the backwards. And then
yep,
the headphones drop.
Oh, yeah. Everything. Think about it. But before that happens, I hope you have a great Thursday.
Yeah. On that note, God bless you.
Yeah.
And you. And you.
Make it a good day.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Bye. Yeah. Seriously. Have a good day.
Do it. If you're not, make it.
Celebrate. Isn't it celebrate being you today? Day?
Yeah, but it's all about being whatever you want to be you. Don't just be
don't
you.
Do that. Just be what you're made to be.
Yeah. Again, Bible.
Bye. Bye.